continue our conversation with the peripheral nervous system. And the peripheral nervous system is split into the somatic. And what was somatic again?
Voluntary.
Voluntary. So this is all of the muscle movement that you can do on your own. And the autonomic. And what was autonomic?
Involuntary.
Okay, so we have the somatic and the autonomic. And then the autonomic nervous system is further divided into two more categories. I don't know where my other blue went that I used earlier. It is divided into the sympathetic and the parasympathetic. Okay, these are defined by the 4 F's. Okay, the sympathetic nervous system is responsible for fight or flight. And the parasympathetic nervous system is responsible for feed or bop, 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 bop. Okay? Right? So that's the 4 F's, fight or flight, feed or breed. Now, when your sympathetic nervous system gets activated, what happens to your body? You have a physiological response. What happens?
Heart rate increases.
Your heart rate increases. What else happens?
Blood pressure goes up.
Blood pressure goes up. What else happens?
I don't know. Respirations.
Respirations increase. What else happens?
You're more aware of your surroundings. I know that.
You're more aware of your surroundings.
Adrenaline kicks in.
Okay. Your eyes dilate. Your eyes dilate to bring in more light. Your body shifts blood from your digestive system, where it's not needed right now, because right now you're getting ready to run away or fight something. And so the blood shifts away from your digestive system into your large muscle tissues. It also shifts blood away from your cerebrum, and it redirects it towards your hindbrain. You can't do a whole lot of higher order thinking when you're in fight or flight response. That's why it's often recommended that if you're in an argument with someone, you take a couple minutes to calm down before you start talking to them about it. Okay? So that's what happens when your sympathetic nervous system kicks in. What happens when your parasympathetic nervous system kicks in?
Everything slows down.
Everything slows down. We get a redirection of blood. Okay? We can start digesting our food again. We can start enjoying some other things in our lives. Right? So we go from that, oh my God, I'm going to get killed, I better run away, to, oh, it's okay for me to just chill out and relax for a little bit. Okay? Now, along with the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system, they have within the peripheral nervous system, there are 2 types of nerves. What are those types of nerves?
Sensory and motor.
Sensory and motor. And what's the difference?
Sensory is like more with your senses, I guess, and then motor is more of like movement.
Okay. Do they work together?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. So sensory says, oh, look, I can touch this. Motor says, oh, I can just push a little bit harder, right? I can feel this. Oh, maybe I could pick this up. So the way that they work is if you're going to be burned, let's say you get ready to you stick your arm out, okay, and you're touching something hot, but your brain doesn't realize that you're touching something hot. Imagine this in your mind, okay? My podium is a stove, and I reach out and I touch it and I yank my hand back. Are you imagining it in your mind? When you do this and you yank your hand back, have you even felt that pain in your head yet?
According to the book, no.
No, you don't feel the pain in your head before you yank your hand back. What happens?
The nerve sends an impulse to the muscle to pull it away.
Your nerve, your sensory nerve, sends an impulse to your spinal cord. And your spinal cord, without waiting for a response from the brain, says, that's dangerous, get out of there. And your spinal cord tells your motor nerve to get rid of it. Okay? This is called a reflex arc. Instead of the signal making it all the way to your brain before your body has to respond, the signal getting to your spinal cord and bouncing back is called a reflex arc. Why do you think that's important?
Because if somebody's not recognizing like something like that, like recognizing some painful stimulus, they may have a damage in there, like some sort of connection that's not.
Yeah, they could have a problem with that connection. Why else is it important?
It's important to us so we don't get hurt.
It's important to you so you don't get hurt. What does the sensory nerve do? What's its responsibility?
Sense things.
It senses things, but what does that mean?
Feel, I guess, I don't know, be aware of its surroundings, your surroundings.
Okay, how does that work? How does it make you aware of your surroundings? How do you know that if you touch this, it's smooth?
Because you've trained yourself that that's what it is.
Because you've trained yourself that that's what it is. But at some point, someone had to tell you what the difference between smooth and rough is, right? And then you trained your brain. So when I touch this and my fingers feel no roughness, it sends a message to my brain and it says that's smooth. So sensory nerves are responsible for sending information about the outside world from your body to your brain. Okay. What are motor nerves responsible for then?
Responding to the outside world? Your body responding to those
Okay,
things?
good. Or sending a message from your brain to your body. Okay, so sensory is from your body to your brain, and motor nerves are from your brain to your body. Okay. Very short-lived section on the nervous system. You guys have questions? Nothing?
Nope.
Okay, you can turn that off. And if you give